Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and this afternoon I'm going to take you for a walk around a really well presented 2008 Toyota RAV4 Cruiser wagon. Starting at the front of the car, you notice finished in jet black, a couple of really minor imperfections which of course will show up on a black car, a couple of minor little touch-ups just on the front edge of our bonnet. You notice we've got our driving lights down in the bottom of the front bar, being a cruiser. And as we come around the driver's side, probably a really good position to have this car in the afternoon sunlight, because it will pick up any minor imperfections or scratches. But overall, you look at the presentation of the driver's side, the nice chrome exterior door handles, our factory alloy wheels, 17-inch alloys, really good tread on the tyres, and really important to note the quality of the alloy wheels. I haven't been able to pick a scratch on either of these alloys on the driver's side. Gives you a really good indication of how it's been looked after. A couple of very minor imperfections just on the right-hand rear wheel arch. Possibly may polish out, but I'm being fairly pedantic picking that out. But you have to when you have a car that presents this well. Minor little mark just on the edge there. Once again, you know, just being picky to show you exactly what you're looking at. As we come around to the rear of the car, a few important points to touch on. We've got our rear spoiler on our tailgate with the high mount stop light. You've got your colour-coded spare wheel protector. All of the chrome badging on the left-hand side of the RAV is fitted with a reverse camera, which we'll talk about a little bit further later on in the video. And also you have your tow bar, 1.5 tonne towing in the little cruiser. So it's going to, you know, pull around a small trailer, a little boat or something as well if you need it to. As we come down the passenger side of the car now, presents in probably even better order than the rest of the car, if you can. Once again, chrome outer door handles, alloy wheels on the passenger side, believe it or not, unmarked as well. So if you'd expect to see a scratch or something on one of the alloys, this would be the side of the car. But no, once again, shows you the way this car's been looked after. Also, last but not least, we've got our roof rails on the top of the RAV. Is also fitted with a sunroof, which we'll go into a little further detail about the sunroof when we get to the interior of the car. So back around to the front of the little RAV now. We'll have a little bit of a chat about the performance of the car. We do have it running at the moment just to warm it up for us. Powered by a little 2.4 litre 4-cylinder motor. It's going to give you 125 kilowatts of power, 224 newton meters of torque, but at the same time will deliver you 9.6 litres combined per 100 k's. So expect in excess of 625 kilometres to a tank of fuel, and not an overly big fuel tank, just a little 60 litre fuel tank in the RAV. Back around to the rear of the RAV now. So they have the big barn door on the cruiser wagon. So we open it up and you find yourself with a stack of storage room here. Does have the little scuff plate fitted on the rear bar, which we couldn't see earlier, obviously, with the door closed. And then you have a look at the storage down below. Massive storage area there, which you wouldn't think there's that much room, but having the spare mounted on the tailgate really helps in this instance. And then even further up toward the front, you've got another little storage compartment there as well, just to prevent things sliding around in the back, which is good. Also, we do have our cargo blind. You notice you've also got the option of the little extensions there, just hooking them to the back of the seat, just to keep all of our cargo secure, out of sight when it's in the car. So in the event you're not utilising that, just roll it back up out of our way. The other important function the RAV has, you know, if you want to toss the surfboard in the back or something, just a simple matter of releasing on these handles here to release the actual seat backs. Mark just wasn't pulling it quite hard enough, didn't have enough Wheaties for brekkie. And it'll release the back of the seat, drop them right down. I'll drop the other side as well. Give you a really good idea, if we had that seat belt released, how much storage you can actually utilise in the back of the RAV. Obviously, if we don't have passengers in the car. So here we are inside the RAV now, and you wouldn't think this car's a 2008, just the way you're going to see it and how it presents. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches, manual button to lock and unlock the doors, and we can isolate the other rear window switches from there as well if we wish. Up in front of that we've got our little knob to control the brightness on our dashboard, and then our steering wheel, which is height and reach adjustable. Set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy and just lock it away into position simply there. Factory cruise control stalk down on our right hand side of our leather wrapped steering wheel, and then all of our what do we want to call them, the speedo and tacho in front of us, fairly well set out, so they're straightforward, easy to see. On the left hand side of our steering wheel, all of our audio controls. Does have Bluetooth this car, and also has music streaming straight off the phone. So my phone's already set up to this car. Simple matter of clicking through the mode button, picks up the music that's stored on my phone, and away you go. So good little head unit that. Obviously CD player as well. Also built into it, as we mentioned earlier, our reverse camera, and a really good clarity picture on the reverse camera as well. Certainly creates that extra safety. Directly below that we've got all of our digital readout for our climate control air conditioning. It is dual zone as well. We've currently got the air conditioning running, nice and quiet as well. And then just to the left of our CD player, we've just got our lock button for our four-wheel drive on demand, of course. Now I will get in trouble later because my cameraman told me to go to the sunroof after the steering wheel, and I didn't. Automatic, of course, simple matter of just pushing the button once, it'll open the roof automatically. Stream the sunshine in. If we don't want the direct sunshine coming in, or we don't want the wind, close it back up or put it into the up tilt position as well. So you've got a number of options there with your roof. If you don't want any light coming into the cabin, simple matter of closing the cover back up. Then back to the console section, we've got a downhill descent control button here, a 12-volt outlet as well, good size large cup holders there, and then our transmission as well. Just a simple matter of popping it into drive, or you can manually downshift as well if you wish. Me personally, I'm lazy, just pop it in drive and off you go. Handbrake to the right hand side, and then our exterior mirror controls there. I'll open the console, it might be easier to see them there. Just our controls for our two exterior mirrors, and another good storage compartment there with another 12-volt outlet as well. Now, the most important thing to have a look at in this car, being a 2008 as I mentioned, have a look at the quality of the interior. The way the seats, even the door trims, even the carpets, and it does have factory floor mats as well. The way it all presents, you know, you'd think to yourself, you know what, this car is not that old. As I mentioned, overall credit to the previous owner, privately owned car, and really impressive service history as well. Our servicing pretty much done at every 10 to 15,000 K interval or better, all the way through, right up to the current service, which we've just carried out ourselves as well. So everything about this car, the way it presents, the way it's been looked after, certainly ticks all the boxes. So in summary, a few key points: 125 kilowatts of power, 224 Newton meters of torque, still delivering you 9.6 litres combined per 100 Ks. Great service history, really low Ks for its age, 70 odd thousand Ks for an 08, in really impressive condition. 6 airbags, front side curtain airbags, 4-star ANCAP safety rating, one of the higher quality versions of a RAV4 Cruiser that you're going to see. Feel free to give us a call on 990 70 555 for any further information.